in the air and taken. So success finally for the West Indies. Just playing with the bat a little bit away from his body there, Tendulkar. And the West Indians had broken through. The Indian captain dismissed 8 short of his 100.
Well, it just drew him a little bit away from his body there, and it slipped off the face. The almost, not a big outside edge, but half face, half edge, and it was in the air long enough for the deep gully Campbell to catch it. Very fine innings, because he took the initiative away from the...
And this is how he was dismissed.
But the key wicket of the Indian captain came 6 runs later to a leg-side tickle off Kallis. Tendulkar's regal innings of 97 included 12 fours and 2.
Got him this time. That is the wicket that England desperately wanted. That is the comeback for Ashley Giles. It'll make his day, the day of his captain, the day of any English fans here in Bangalore, and that could easily change the course of this test match.
This is great cricket. Full marks to the bowler on this occasion. And I'll tell you what, this is the first time Sachin Tendulkar has been out-stumped in test match cricket. You've seen that happen in one-day matches. And I'll tell you what, he'll be a bitterly disappointed man, because in the end, the bowler is the one who's won the battle. Tendulkar gone for 90, and the score 173 for 6.
It's got him in there. He'd been so patient. It's a long way down, and he's a long way short of it. It's well bowled by Giles in the sense that he's just held it back. A little bit of guesswork. It was the wrong one to go to from the point of view of Sachin Tendulkar. He's nowhere near it. Anxious moment for Jamie Foster. Had to do what he had to do there, which was to keep his eye on the ball, make sure it goes into the gloves cleanly. A little bit of bounce. Wag is going to be the key from now on for India. And I've got a theory here that, in fact, this dismissal, believe it or not, is a little bit down to the presence of Virender Sehwag out there, who laid down the challenge. Up until Sehwag went down the pitch and hit Giles over the top for 4. Tendulkar in batting for hours without even thinking about doing it. As soon as he saw Sehwag do it, he thought, or it seems he thought, I mean, I can't be sure about this, it's only what you might call a half-educated guess. It seems he felt he had to compete. And he's down there, he's not in the frame. And for him, it was a complete change in attitude. Once Sehwag came in and started doing that, and Tendulkar had that same response past the outside edge. If that catches the edge now, England really are in control. Sachin Tendulkar's test dismissals now includes that one stumping here in Bangalore.
Yes! Well, what about that? Michael Vaughan's celebration tells it all. He's got the world's best batsman out with genuine off-spin. This big Trent Bridge crowd has enjoyed that. Sure, they like to watch Sachin Tendulkar bat, but they want to see England win this test match, and Michael Vaughan may have gone a long way to doing that for England.
Big gap between bat and pad, and that spun a long way. Sachin Tendulkar dribbling through the extra cover region earlier on, but you know as a batsman, if you're driving through that area, you've got to open up just a bit. Spun it back, got through the gap. 174 for 3.
Tendulkar's 12th boundary. Oh, that was quite close. Just probably missing off stump. No, given by Simon Towell. Well, there is an extraordinary shot. Tendulkar cannot believe it. 9 runs short of what looked as if it was going to be a certain century, and the man who you would least expect to be bowling the first over after lunch has done the job for England.
Tendulkar took an age
at the crease. I don't think it was dissent. I think he just was dumbfounded. So it seems is Hawkeye. Simon Taufel, such an excellent umpire, is the man who's given the decision. It's cost Tendulkar the 100 he badly wanted here. He's worked incredibly hard for his runs. 91 he made, 342 for 4 now.
Big up the in and up goes the finger. Against the Ronald plate, Tendulkar's got to go. Well, hitting him in line, no problems with that. Ian Gould getting it right. No problems with that. He had no hesitation whatsoever. The crowd can't believe it. Very good innings. Comes to an end. 98 for Tendulkar. It's 354 for 5.
That's close. A long way down. Gone! You better get this one right. It's Sachin Tendulkar. He's on 91. They don't believe it. Tendulkar doesn't believe it. No review system.
Long way across the stumps. Height an issue, but it looks straight.
Brave decision from Rod Tucker. Was it the right decision? Ball drifting in. Height for me is the only issue. Hits him in line. And the umpire's call a very brave decision. And probably the right one. He's gone in the 90s. We will have to wait just that little bit longer for 100 hundreds from the great man. But the change to Bresnan has worked.
Oh, it's been a great effort. Great little player. It'll happen to him. It looks straight to me.
Well, make up your own minds at home. It looks out. It's a brave decision. It is hitting the stumps. Sachin couldn't believe it. He thought he'd got a long way down. But it is the right decision. It is hitting the stumps. And that's what it means to Bresnan.
Edged and taken. Outside edge, straight to second slip. Sammy making no mistake. And stunned silence around the Wankhede Stadium. Tendulkar gone for 94. Total disbelief. And it's the 10th time he's out in the 90s.
Well, I think it is the anxiety. It really wasn't for that shot. The ball was up on him. He was up on his toes. Was never going to be in control. It is when it is around or below the waist that you're able to control it. This was above the waist. And Tendulkar knows it. Out for 94. 322 for 5.